Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to 21st Century Authors. I'm your host, Ronald Smith, the Music Industry Makeover, one of our podcast platforms where we highlight authors in the 21st century who write great books. And if those who are avid readers out there, we want you to get to know who these authors are, all right? We also want to thank those who are tuned in, okay, on Coming Soon Jesus Facebook page, as well as mine and the YouTube. So thank you all so much for joining us. And I want to definitely thank our sponsors for sure. All right, starting with Spectrum. Okay, hey, make sure you contact Patricia for that deal. Okay, $99 deal. You get that bundle right there. Thank God for her contribution, as well as All Facts. My man, The Rain for Real. Go and stream his music. All Facts, yes, on all streaming platforms, as well as Blaine. Die for it. Yes, he's putting out some great music. Go and stream his music as well. Okay, Blaine, die for it. And for those who look for studio time, Goodfellas Studios, goodfellasstudios.com in the Triad area. Go and contact them for all your musical needs if you're an aspiring artist out there. Okay. Also, definitely want to give shout outs to Coming Soon Jesus page. Yes, that's right. Go and check out the page if you are tuned in, and go and see all the great things that they're doing. ComingSoonJesus.org, as well as LifeChangers2020.com, LifeChangers2020.com. Go and check out their website as well. Want to thank them so much for being a sponsor for the show. All right. Well, hey, look, our guest author, for today is a young lady that's making waves. She has been, she's an educator. I've known her for years. She's doing some great things. She has an awesome site that we're going to talk about, and she's the author of, I believe, 3 books or so. And so I want to bring none other than Miss Sharonda Green Christopher. How you doing?
I'm well. How is everybody?
Wonderful, wonderful. Glad to have you on here, author Sharonda Christopher.
Thank you so much for having me. Such an honor.
Hey, okay, awesome. Well, hey, look, we're glad to have you. We want to talk about your books, but I definitely want to start off with this website here. All right, her website is called dreamsglobal.com, and so the way that it's spelled is so unique. So we're definitely gonna need you to explain that for us. So
Okay.
mhm.
So that's DREEAMMS global.com. Dreams Global came about actually when I was having a very down and out season of life. I think if you lived a little bit, you might know what that's like. And God was bringing me out. And as he was doing so, he began to lead me to write down everything that meant something to me. And as I began to write it all down, it actually made the acronym DREAMS. Except dreams wasn't spelled in a traditional way. It had those double E's and double M's. So D stands for divinity, because God is definitely important to me. R stands for relationships. E for evangelism. The other E is for entrepreneurship, because that's big also. A for education or academics, because you mentioned I'm in education. M is for ministry, and the last M is for money. It's still important. And that all creates me, Sharonda. So when I look down at the paper, I got the idea I need to follow my dreams. And that season of my life began to go away, and things began to look a little bit better because God led me to my dreams. There you go. That's what it means.
Beautiful. Wow, awesome. See, and that's a visionary right there. Okay, and again, you all need to go check it out. We're going to be talking about it, and she has some books that we want to bring up. Okay, and again, now, how long have you been writing?
Wow. So right after that revelation of following my dreams, I wrote my first book that year. So that was 2017. So only about 3 years now, actually.
Wow.
And for those that are out there thinking about writing a book, I would say go ahead and just begin to start. The problem with me and the season of life I was in before God gave me that revelation was because I was supposed to write books way earlier, and I just didn't think I should. I was like, why should I write a book? Like, who's going to listen to me? Who am I? I put it all off for years.
Wow.
And so finally, when I wanted to piece my life back together and I wanted to do, what the Lord had put on my heart, that's when these things begin to unfold. So if you're thinking about writing, if you have a story to share, just begin. Put pencil to paper. Sometimes I just use my phone and talked out my story. So you could do it.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, real quick, we want to answer some questions about this one right here. All right,
Okay.
little one, you are loved. Okay.
Oh man, yes.
Yeah. So,
This book was definitely inspired by my unborn son at the time. I was pregnant,
mhm,
and I just knew like there was gonna be so much love that was gonna be shown to him from both sides of his family, extended friends and family, just all over. And I wanted him to have something that he could hold on to say, no matter what is going on, nothing that I can face can overcome the fact that I have been loved even before my feet touch this ground out here. And so that's what it was inspired by, the love that I had on the inside for this little man, before he was born and everything that led up to his birth.
nice. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. See, you got some faith.
Hi, Dee.
Yeah, awesome psalmist right there. Okay,
Mhm.
so who is your target audience for this book?
So I'm targeting mothers and fathers, definitely mothers, because I know that uh, they're going to actually relate to the love that I'm talking about. Like how
Mhm.
I knew, the names and how we went through it, and when we were celebrating together. So I'm actually targeting moms, but fathers also, because they have just as much love in their heart, if not more, for their children. So if you want to sit down and read something with your child, I'm really making it a point that you should be building esteem in your children like before day one. And we know that reading to children is actually going to help them intellectually later. So
Mhm.
I'm really just targeting those parents that feel that love, that want to build that esteem early, that can touch it and have that memento for their child.
Awesome, awesome. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah.
so with that, because it's
Mhm.
definitely towards mother, well, pretty much parents. So,
Yes.
what's the main thing that or advice that you to want the reader to take away from this book? What's the main idea for that?
Okay, so little one you are loved, you should take away that everything, thank you, Angie, that everything that makes up you as a person from, the womb until it should be relished, it should be admired. I want them to take away that no matter what, God wanted you here. And you'll see in the book, there's a page where God's hand is like literally coming down to let you know your purpose is secure. And so I want everybody to take that away from this book. Your love, you're supposed to be here. We love you, and it does not change. And God's purpose for you is just solid.
Awesome.
And I know that my son, when we talk to him now, I hope that when he's like 5 and he's in school, he's going to be telling other kids that. Because sometimes, we wait till we're too old to try to feel love from the Lord. You know what I mean? We have to go through life and then we find God. Let's get that message day one. Let's just get it out there.
Awesome, awesome, and
Mhm.
as y'all can see it right there, little one, you are loved. Okay, and it's $15. You can get it here on your website, and where else can they get it?
Okay, so they can also buy it on Amazon. So if they're interested in just purchasing it right there, it's on Amazon also.
Awesome, awesome,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, well, hey, that
Yes.
now one of her books that she has, right?
Yeah.
So now
Yes.
we're going to talk about this other one here. It's called "Come Through," the
Yes.
"Come Through" book. So tell us about this book right here.
Okay, come through was the instruction I got from God when I was looking for direction on what to do in my life. Should I do this? Should I do that? What's coming? What should I do? And the only instruction that God would give me, hi Mary, thank you. The only direction that I got was just come through. He didn't say go back, go forward, left or right. He wanted me to come through situations that happen in our lives. And what was just kind of downloaded into me is that trouble, trials, tribulations, those things are promised. Sometimes we don't want to remember that God promised that bad things will happen sometimes, but
Mhm.
He also promised we could be of good cheer because He's already overcome the world. He had come through. So we're going to come through it
Okay,
better than we went in it. And that's what the book is about. It's about taking it, recognizing it, admitting it, and then coming through it better than before.
Awesome. So, who's your target audience for this book right here?
So honestly, anybody that finds themselves in a season of life and they don't know what to do, they may feel stuck. Maybe it's career, maybe it's relationship, maybe it's even in your own personal ministry, and you know that there's more out there. You don't know how to get there. You don't even know which direction to take to get you to your desired destination. I'm targeting you. Read the book come through because it has about 12 steps for you, and the personal steps that I took literally to come out of the season I was in, to become better, and to hopefully influence others to do the same.
Awesome, beautiful. Again, come through, man. That sound like a very interesting book that you all
Yeah.
should purchase because
Yeah.
we all have some similar experiences, and
Yes.
pretty much is about testimonials. So
Yes.
as the church would say, all right, wow. Um, so you're currently working on another book, right?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to release another children's book. It's going to be in a series with Little One You Are Love. This one is Little One You Are Smart, with the same premise, to make sure that we know that our children and all of those that are out there know not only are you loved, you are smart. We're going to let you know that from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in education 18 years, and special education, honestly, is my concentration. Hi,
Great.
William. And what happens is I find some of my children that are in special education that says, nobody's ever said I'm smart. I can't do that. And
Mm-hmm.
it breaks my heart because I work with middle school and high schoolers. So that means like 12 to 13 years, nobody has affirmed this child
Right.
that they are smart. And we know that there are different ways that you could be smart, right? There's 9 intelligences. Now they're looking to increase the list to 10 and 11 intelligences. So in some way, shape, or form, you have been given the wisdom of God. We have the mind of Christ. And I don't want you to learn that when you're 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
Let's learn it right away. And if you did wait until you're 12 or 13, repeat it to yourself over and over and over again to make up for the time you didn't have it. It's never too late. Never, ever, ever too late. But there's going to be a book out there that you can have in your children's hands that they can remember, know, and put it in their heart. So when a test is hard for them, or when a subject is in front of them they don't like, it's going to be okay because they still remember, I am smart. And I just need to know how to overcome maybe a challenge or something like that. So that's the next one coming out. It actually should be released in 2 weeks. So you can look out for it on dreamsglobal.com.
Dreamsglobal.com right there. Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
as you can see, she has shirts available as well too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
wow, man. Go
Yeah.
to global.com, Sharonda Christopher, and again, you will be blessed. Again, we thank you so much for coming on 21st Century Authors. Definitely proud of you, seeing how you have evolved, and now you're on your third book, man. I need to work on my. All right, man.
If I may mention just one more for the adults, the dream on the inside. As COVID hit, a lot of people were thrown off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because some people got put on furlough, some people had to start work from home, some people had to homeschool their children. Oh my God, right? But that doesn't mean that God still didn't have a dream on the inside for you to fulfill. So that book's going to come out to remind you, don't go back to your regular schedules until you have touched the dream that you have on the inside, and then let it go on out into the outside. So that's going to be coming out the first week in July.
Beautiful, man. I can't wait to see it and read it. And I like that purple shirt there. I'm definitely want to purchase that for sure.
Yay, global. Excellent.
It's my favorite color there. So
Okay. Well, there you go.
again, thank you so much. Again, Sharonda Christopher, guys, go check out the website. Let her know that you saw her on here on 21st Century Authors. Let's get all the knowledge that we can, okay? And if you're an author out there, make sure you contact me as well.
Thank you, Mary.
If you'd like to, to promote your book, or because readers are leaders, all right?
Yes.
And so, again, there's a lot of great authors out here, and we want to give them the platforms. And here is one of them right here. Sharonda, hey, you have a blessed one. Thank you again. We look forward to hearing some more great things from you. And
thank you.
All right. Dreamsglobal.com, guys. Go and check it out. All right. We want to thank all of our sponsors for help sponsoring 21st century authors. And remember, you matter in the kingdom of God. So don't compare yourself or your ministry to anyone else. Just do what God has called you to do, and you'll be just fine. All right. Hey, you have a blessed one, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.